Do you feel overworked in achieving your goals? If so, sometimes we cannot estimate the amount of work that we require to do to achieve our goals, and we feel like loaded with tasks, 1, 2, 3, 4, and other sub varieties also. It is not at workplace your own task only. It is about working in a team, and many a times we are overloaded with other tasks also. If it is such a case and your portfolio is overloaded, if you think, if you find your portfolio to be overloaded, your days have less hours than the kinds of work that you do, and each work, how much time you have allocated, and it is always exceeding the time that you have allocated, then it is time that you find somebody in the team who is aspirationally in the same wavelength as yours and dedicate it. So here are the three steps how to do that. Choose the person with similar objectives, as I have just reacted, told you right now. So previously I was thinking that it is the person with whom you tune in very well. It is not so. Even with the person who uh, with you are tuning well, the person have different priorities. It is none of their fault, but it is the workplace is so that priorities become different for different profiles, and you need to understand that rather than being judgmental about that. If that is so, then the person who is not in tune with you, or there is not much understanding between you, or you don't consider them to be in your close inner circle, those people will be there to take off your work if there is a possibility to learn. That is not very comfortable a position for anybody, for you to delegate something, but I think that you need to know how much you want to delegate, how much that person has to contribute, so that the task that you are routinely involved, or there is something very routine about it, you can take that ahead with you and do something greater. Do something greater. Uh, for example, I'll give two examples of where I could not delegate something to a person and where I need to delegate. So this person comes with a background where he has some knowledge about renewable energy, solar energy, and climate change, all those sort of things. Um, but I don't want to delegate the entire thing. I don't need to. I have to first assess how much the person is interested, how much he would do, and uh, then delegate that work to him, maybe. The second is uh, in the same task. I wanted somebody else to be involved, but her priorities is so very different that she didn't even understand how she will do this work. See, for her, it is kind of very stupid, and she thought that I had a better way of executing that work. As creating a database wherein I needed to visit the people mm, in the Delhi NCR area, and I needed to create a database of branches that microfinance organizations are operating in. So there are two different tasks. One, I took on myself to handle, because that requires some kind of discipline on my part. And so mm, even though it is taxing on me, I still would like to do it myself, because the first thing, when I would show how it is to be done, then she might um, take on from there on. She is very good at communication and all that, but I needed to understand that she is not good at exploration. So exploration part I can handle, and communication and other part she can handle, and relationship building is essential part of communication. That is where I needed to step in again. Hope you understand the first step. Choosing the right person who can execute on your behalf, which are routine things, not very strategic things, but unless you show how to be done, how it is to be done, it cannot be executed by the other person that you choose, unless the priorities match. That is the first point that you need to keep in mind. The second is, while delegating, while delegating, you cannot expect another person to whom you are delegating uh, to be doing 100% of the work. You need to delegate part of the work, and that is a support work. The core work in any ways needs to be done by you. So when we delegate, that is the confusion happens, because we expect the other person to do 100% while we haven't delegated 100%. So the expectation and the result, the outcome mismatch is kind of put you off, that next time you will not choose that person. But be very clear about what you are choosing to give that person, what kind, how much you want to give. That delegation needs to happen. Third is to see that they have the best possible way to complete the task. They also need to have time, and they have an aptitude to learn. That is when only it is win-win for both of you. Otherwise, the other person feels like an assistant or secretary. So don't do that. The other person needs to learn. That is why you are delegating part of the work. It is not in any other way. So first, if they are learning, it is a win for them, and when they are delivering, it is another win for them, and that for that they need to be appreciated. So these are the three ways you can deal and delegate and not feel overwhelmed in achieving your goals. Hope this is helpful, and if it is so, then please do comment on the video.